Greetings my lovelies, and thank you for stopping by the circle today. Yes, I know this video is late because I had some technical difficulties with my camera. But either which way, I'm here today to do makeup, so here we go. Today's subjects in world building are very dry. I mean, honestly, who really likes to talk about economy and the judicial system? I do, but that's mainly because I love the all aspects of world building, and it sort of plays into my interest in anthropology and the development of society and just history in general. Okay, but because these topics are so dry, I'm going to blend them together into one video and just quickly go over it, because as a whole, you just need a passing idea of how these aspects work in your world, and you don't need to go as in depth as you do with the land, the climates, your societal structures and things of that way. Those things sort of play into it, but if you haven't thought about them in those bigger aspects, please take at least 2 minutes to write an idea down on a sticky note, just in case, so it doesn't like halt your writing when you reach that. You can go, oh fuck, how do they deal with money and trade and criminals? So, here are 5 things to think about when you're working on your economy and justice system. Thing number 1, what do your people use to buy stuff? Is it coin? Do they trade? Are there more than ones? How do the differences work together? Like I said, passing thought, just have an idea. Thing number 2, distribution of wealth. No matter what type of society you have, there will always be a distribution of wealth. There are going to be those who have a lot, those who have enough to get by, and those who don't have jack shit. You have poor people like the Weasleys and Harry Potter, and then you also have the Malfoys. So it just adds a little bit of a layer of complexity. Now we're going to switch into the justice system. Thing number 3, who enforces the laws? Do you have a city watch? Do you have police? Drones? A closed circuit system? Or magic? How do they make sure that the average citizen is doing what they are supposed to be doing? Kind of a really good example of a great yet terrifying system is in 1984. That is the book that absolutely terrified me. Just, ooh, if you have not read it, you are severely missing out. Thing number 4, have some idea of crimes and their punishments. Now, I'm not saying create a whole legal constitution or anything of that nature, but just, you know, your main basics. Theft, assault, rape, murder. And just have some type of idea of what happens to those who commit those crimes. And last but not least, thing number 5, the criminal underbelly. Dun dun dun. You can have your main characters work within or around the criminal underworld. They could try to overcome the criminal overworld, or they could be their allies as they try to destroy a corrupt system. Plus, you know, people who don't always play by the rules are very fun to write. They're entertaining to read and just experience in general. I'm talking Loki, Captain Reynolds from Firefly, Han Solo. People who do not follow the rules or follow their own set of rules are always way more entertaining than those very stickler, early Captain America type of people. Before you go, make sure you follow me on all my other social media platforms. You can tweet me, like my pictures on Instagram, or join my Facebook group. Whatever floats your boat. If you want to see what else I'm doing, please click on the link below and become a Patreon supporter today. There you'll get early access to my Saturday Scribbles, which right now has turned into a short story called Nameless. I wonder what it's about. So I guess we'll have to go check it out. So that's all that I have for you today. Next week, before I forget, am going to do another character interview. So, the character that we are going to be interviewing is Zander Ferguson from The Lost Guardian. Now, if you don't know who he is the cousin to Connor Ferguson, the villain of the Lost Guardian series. So if there's anything you want to know about him and how his life is going after the completion of the story, please write them down below, comment below, and I will try to have those in for the videos next week. Anywho, that is really all that I have today. I feel like I'm repeating myself, so I'm just going to stop. And thank you for watching. Bye!